Hello everyone, welcome to the start of the Season 3 Biscuit Brawl with Event 1 of the A-League, Diving. So as you can see, you have to go through the water as fast as possible. There will be 4 heats of 4, and the top 2 from each heat will advance. So it's kind of similar to like how most sprints work. So we start with Heat 1, Bread of the Pastry Party, Grave of the Ghost Hunters, Rich of the Golden Hearts, and Pass of the Basketballers. So let's see how they do. And it looks like the Golden Hearts and Pastry Party will advance. Ghost Hunters will get third, and Pass was really far behind, so let's see the replay. They looked pretty even through the water, but this part is where it gets really close. Still really close. Ghost Hunters a bit farther away, and Basketballers were Pass of the Basketballers really far behind. So, yeah. As you can see, Rich got first, Bread got second, so those two will advance. Grave will go to the 9 to 12 round, and Pass will go to the 13-16 round. Anyway, Heat 2, Aqua of the Hydroathletes, Vine of the Grape Shots, Hippocampus of the Mind Readers, and Egg of the Leapfrogs. So, again, really close. I think Aqua actually fell to last. That was quite far behind. It was Hippocampus and I believe Egg who got second. So, yeah. As you can see here, it looks like Aqua had a slight lead, but this part changes everything. Hippocampus, Egg, both move on. Vine a bit far behind, and Aqua really far behind. Pretty surprising for, the second place team of the last season, although water teams generally don't have a great history in water events. So Hippocampus and Egg move on. Vine goes to the 9 to 12 round, and Aqua goes to the 13-16 round. Heat 3, Fizz of the Soda Pop, Smoke of Fearsome Fire, Shine of the Sunshiners, and Icky of the Oozers. Icky is really far behind, but they make it up. Fizz gets first, Icky gets second. I believe Shine barely edged out Smoke for third. But yeah, as you can see here, Icky was quite a bit far behind. Fizz gets the win, but Shine and Smoke were struggling, and Icky manages to get second, and the final advancement slot. So yeah, and Shine barely edged out Smoke right there. So, Fizz and Icky of the Soda Pops and Oozers will move on, while Shine will go to the 9-12 round, and Smoke, the reserve of Fierce of Fire, will go to the 13-16 round. Heat 4, Clean of the Soapy Bubbles, Leaf of the Chlorophyll Crew, Nymph of the Dragonfly Dancers, and Squirrel of the Sandy Plains. Squirrel is really far behind, and as you can see, they get last. Clean and Leaf, I believe, move on, so let's see the replay. Yeah, it's pretty even between Clean, Leaf, and Nymph right there. But it took a while. Clean was significantly ahead of Leaf, Nymph, and Squirrel. Squirrel really far behind. Leaf does manage to get second though, so Clean of the Soapy Bubbles and Leaf of the Chlorophyll Crew will advance. Nymph of the Dragonfly Dancers goes to the 9-12 round, while Squirrel, the Captain of the Sandy Plains, will go to the 13-16 round. As we get to the 13-16 round, Pass of the Basketballers, Aqua of the Hydroathletes, Smoke of the Fearsome Fire, and Squirrel of the Sandy Plains. Smoke seems to be in late, although Aqua manages to pass. And I believe it's Aqua who got first. Fearsome Fire. Okay. So yeah, it seems to be between Aqua and Smoke. Aqua gets first, Smoke gets second, Pass gets third, and Sandy Squirrel really far behind, getting fourth. So that will be 13th for the Hydroathletes, 14th for Fearsome Fire, 15th for the Basketballers, and 16th for the Sandy Plains. Not a great start after the disaster that was Season 2. 9 to 12 round, Ghost Hunters, Grape Shots, Sunshiners, and Dragonfly Dancers. Vine of the Grape Shots really far behind. I believe it was Grave who barely edged out Shine, who barely edged out Nymph. So yeah, as you can see here, I think Sunshiners have a slight lead, although that part really slows up Vine, who will have to settle with 12. Pretty disappointing for the Grape Shots as they dominated in the qualifiers. So let's see the results yet. 9th is Grave of the Ghost Hunters, 10th is Sign of the Sunshiners, 11th is Nymph of the Dragonfly Dancers, and 12th is Vine of the Grape Shots. Soon we'll go to the semifinals. Yep, Rich of the Golden Hearts, Bread of Pastry Party, Hippocampus of the Mind Readers, and Egg of Leapfrogs. And it looks like it was really close between Golden Hearts and Pastry Party. I'm not entirely sure who won, but it doesn't really matter since they both advance. Here it looks like it's between Hippocampus and Pastry. It is really close. I think the Pastry Party slightly edged them out. Meanwhile, Egg quite far behind. Yes, Bread of the Pastry Party won, followed by Rich of the Golden Hearts. Hippocampus and Egg will go to the 5 to 8 round. So now we go to the Semifinals 2, which is between Fizz of the Soda Pops, Icky of the Oozers, Clean of the Soapy Bubbles, and Leaf of the Chlorophyll Crew, and Icky is quite far behind. But it is really close between the Soda Pops and the Chlorophyll Crew, but both of them will advance again. Here it looks like the Chlorophyll Crew have a slight advantage, but Fizz does make the pass, followed by Leaf, then Clean, then Icky is really far behind, and they'll just bounce a little bit. Fizz gets first. Fizz and Leaf do move on, while Clean and Icky will go to the 5 to 8 round. 5 to 8 round, we have Hippocampus of the Miners, Egg of the Leapfrogs, Icky of the Oozers, and Clean of the Soapy Bubbles. And that is an easy victory for Hippocampus, followed by Icky, Egg, and then Clean. Here it's pretty even. I think it's Egg had the lead for a bit, but manages to unfortunately falls to 7th. Hippocampus manages to take it, followed by Icky, then Egg, and then Clean will have to settle for 8th. Not horrible, but could be a lot better. After this, Hippocampus gets 5th, he gets 6th, Egg gets 7th, Clean gets 8th. Now we go to the finals. Rich of the Golden Hearts, Bread of the Pastry Party, Fizz of the Soda Pops, and Leaf. And it's very close, but Golden Hearts, the Rich of the Golden Hearts will win. Fizz is really struggling, jeez. But Bread will get 2nd, Leaf will get 3rd, and Fizz will get 4th. So as we can see the replay, it's really close all around. I think Fizz actually had the lead here, but really got stuck there. Rich and Bread really close to each other. Bread, remember, won this event last season. Fizz still stuck there, so Soda Pops will have to start with 4th. Leaf did get 3rd. I forgot to mention that. And as you can see, Fizz is still trying to stop bouncing. And it's Rich who gets gold, Bread who gets 1st, Bread who gets 2nd, Leaf who gets 3rd, and fortunately Fizz of the Soda Pops will have to set up 4th. So these are the current standings. Rich, Bread, the results, and this is the podium. Rich will get the gold, Bread of the Pastry Party will get silver, and the Leaf of the Chlorophyll Crew will get bronze. Pretty great starts for all of these teams. Hopefully they can keep up for the rest of the season. And these are the standings so far. Golden Hearts, Pastry Party, Chlorophyll Crew doing well. Sandy Plains Basketballers, not so much. And we'll see you next time for Event 2, the 3-legged race. But until then, this is Rip Biscuit signing off.